Hey y'all, coming to you from international headquarters of ScottieDTV, but I was at the 2020 NSRA Street Rod Nationals in Louisville, Kentucky, and I caught up with the custom rod Driftwood, all hand fabricated, never made by anybody except for the creators that made it now. Very cool car. I think y'all are gonna like it. Let me get the camera turned around, we'll take a quick look at it.
Greg, that's a cool little hot rod. Tell me a little bit about it, brother.
Well, about 5 years ago, me and Cecil Taylor, which Hercules Motor Car Company, he had built me 2 other Woody cars, and we was talking one day, and I said, "Hey, buddy, we need to build something to go to Detroit." He said, "Well, what do you want to build?" I said, "Well, let's build a pickup truck." And he said, "Well, I never built one." I said, "I know you haven't, but I think you can." So we sketched it out on a napkin at my house, and about 6 months later, he called me one day, and he said, "Hey, next time you're in town, you need to come by the shop." He said, "I've got this thing designed in cardboard."
Oh, wow. Yeah, you made a little model.
So he built it in cardboard. I still have that today.
Right.
And then he built a bed out of plywood, and then we went from there.
What did it start as?
It started as a Model A chassis that I bought from Pete and Jake's. Now once we got the chassis, we had to modify it a few things in order to make it work. And then I wanted to put a flathead in it, so then we had to do some more modifications. But we actually started out as a Model A.
Just the chassis?
Just the chassis.
The rest of it is like coach work. It's all handmade.
Yeah, yes, sir.
They never made one of these things.
No, they never made one of these
That's what
like
I want to be clear on. This is not a...
You can't... Henry never made nothing like this.
No, he sure did.
So Cecil hand-built a cow, and then when we got the cow designed, and then we ordered a top shelf from Brookville and the fenders. And then, of course, we extended the cab and extended the running boards, and all that's all handmade.
Did you start with a cab, or that's all?
No, the whole cab is handmade.
Handmade.
All that we bought was a top shell, which would have originally been the gas tank.
I gotcha.
And he built the cow and the window posts and all that, all handmade. The handmade door hinges.
Man, are they wood?
No, they're steel.
Yeah.
But every piece of it just about is handmade.
Because that, I mean, you know, people don't think about it because they think these guys are good at crafting whatever. But a lot of times they spend a lot of time with metal, but they don't mess with wood that much, right?
No, sir, they don't mess with wood. But Hercules, Cecil, that's what they do. They do wood.
They built a giveaway car for NSRA.
Yes, sir, built
a couple years. Okay.
Two giveaway cars for NSRA and one for Street Rodder magazine.
Cool. How long did it take them to build this?
Well, we worked on it 5 years.
Okay.
And once we got it to where it was ready to start being painted and everything, and then Brad Starks, he did all the finish work.
Okay.
And he's in Paducah, Kentucky. And he had the car about a year and a half. And when we started it, the deal was to build it to take to Detroit and go up there and get a grade A.
Right. And you did that?
Yes, sir, we did that. We was very, very, very fortunate to do that.
Oh, it's a big deal. People always talk about that. They don't know. They always talk about the Riddler,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, one person's going to get that, but if you can even get a grade A,
if you can get a grade A, buddy,
because that's a field up there.
It's a field.
Sure.
It's a Super Bowl of cars.
That is it. And what color is this?
Well, it's a custom.
Besides the wood.
The wood was done in it's hard rock maple.
Okay.
With a light oak stain, and we've got 5 gallons of clear on the wood.
Holy cow.
And the paint is a custom mix, but it kind of started out with a Toyota color.
Okay.
But then we went from there to make it to where it is today.
Right on.
And
what about wheels and tires? What size are they running there?
They're 17s and 18s.
Okay.
They're Dayton wires with the true knockoffs on them.
Wow.
And then we got
Where'd you have to go to get those things tuned? Is there somebody locally that knows even how to balance one of them real spoke wheels?
Well, they did all that for us up there.
Oh, okay. They sent them that way.
They sent them that way, and then I had Diamondback make the tires and shave the tires, and do all that, and then they shipped the tires to Dayton, and then they got that together. And we got a 49 Ford Flathead motor.
Okay.
With the 3 deuces or the 2 deuces on the motor. And we had to have that all done because most people want to run 3, but I wanted to run Rochester carburetors.
Okay.
Because I know about the Rochester, I don't know nothing about the Strongbow.
Okay.
So we had to do a lot of modifications to get that done, and then I'm running a 200R Chevrolet transmission to the Ford motor, so we made an adapter plate to put them 2 together.
Man,
it's just all crazy.
Man. For as little thing as it is, you guys piled a ton of work into it.
Yeah, we piled a ton of work.
I don't think you can figure out how to put more work in one.
Well, probably not.
I mean, you started with a chassis, but you just tore that apart because
Oh
that
yeah,
wasn't really
because it wasn't working.
Right, and from there it was like all this wood and everything's custom, and you look at it and you know it's a cool little truck, but again, what you've pulled off here has made it look like something that could have came from Ford.
Well, I appreciate
Right?
that. That was the ideal. We wanted to look. We always wanted to do something that Henry didn't do.
Right.
But we wanted to look like he could do it.
That's right, like he would have done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we of course we got a winner's quick change in the back of it.
Right, I saw that.
And that's all disc brakes. And then we went to Tracy Weaver
Okay.
in Omaha for the interior. And we was talking to Tracy about doing it. And he called me one day and he said, I want to do something crazy in here. I said, what's that? He said, I want to make that seat look like an old town lounge chair. I said, what? He said, well, yeah, I want you to be able to see through the seat.
Huh.
He said, because we need to see that wood in the back.
Right.
I said, well, buddy, if you want to do it, you do it. He said, now, you know, it's kind of crazy for you to agree to that. He said, if you don't like it, we can't change it. I said, I like it.
No, I think it turned out good.
Yeah,
Tracy always does a nice job.
Tracy does a nice job, and then we built a little package tray with the wicker underneath the dash, and it's all together.
Yeah, that dash is all custom too.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the cluster is a 32 Plymouth that
Really?
I had Classic Instruments redo, and of course it's got the palm trees and the waves and all that stuff in there. Because that's me. I'm a beach guy.
Is that right?
I love the beach, but I
Right.
live in Kentucky.
I got you. Well, you got to surfboard now.
Well, you always need to surf in the Ohio River.
You got to start somewhere.
That's
what
right.
they say, right?
You got to start somewhere.
Well, Greg, it is a beautiful car. Thanks so much for giving me some time today, brother.
You're welcome, Scotty. Thank you for all you do for the hot rodders.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Thank you, sir.
So there you go from the 2020 NSRA Street Rod Nationals in Louisville, Kentucky. Driftwood. One cool custom rod, wouldn't you agree? Hope y'all have enjoyed it. See ya!
Hey y'all, make sure you subscribe to this channel and visit ScottieDTV.com for an easy way to search the hundreds of videos I have posted. Either click the link in the description or the one at the end of this video.